Greetings, brave adventurers. Good day and welcome in. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Welcome guys. Sorry for the slightly delayed start. I was just getting all of the Marshmallow stuff set up and didn't realize that the time had already passed our start time by like 1 minute or something. But hope everyone's doing well. How's it going, guys? How's it going? How's your weekend been? It's the weekend, right? It should be the weekend for everybody. How's it going, guys? Alright, so today we are reading Marshmallows, the questions that you guys submitted. These won't be in any particular order. I did go through quite a lot of them, you know, beforehand, quickly, and then just I tried to pick out a few of the interesting ones, as well, and you know, some of them, if a few people ask the same question, I might answer, you know, one person's, but you know, I feel like that kind of answers a lot of people's as well. So yeah, we'll see. There's definitely way too many. There's definitely way too many for us to try finish today, so we're definitely not gonna get through all of them. I think there was more than 180 submissions for the Q&As, but we will try to get through as much as we can today. But the ones, you know, don't worry if I don't, you know, answer your question today or anything, because, you know, all the questions we haven't answered yet, they can always be good topics to talk about for future Zatsus as well. So it's not like I'm just going to get rid of them completely. I will, you know, in future Zatsus, I can always bring up some Marshmallow questions and we can talk about that as well. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that. In terms of schedule, for next week, I know it's already Sunday, but the Dark Overlords are checking my schedule first. So unfortunately, I don't have a schedule to share with you at the moment, guys. Whoop. That wasn't there, I was meant to. Okay. So I don't have a schedule to share with you, but next week, because I know that a lot of Avalem's busy or on break, or like, I don't know where they are. But because Avalem isn't, most of Avalem I think isn't streaming too much, I will be streaming a little bit more next week, guys. So yeah, expect a lot of streams. It'll be a lot more than usual, but you know, it's not the normal, okay? Only for next week. Only for next week I'll do like a lot of streams. Yeah, so we will see how it goes, guys. Before we start, other than that, more when they're like 11. That's true. I mean, pending. How many do I have? Actually, maybe it's less. Yeah, maybe. I mean, there was 11 streams last week, but I think I only did 8 streams on my channel because, you know, 3 of the streams were on someone else's channel, other people's channel. So it was kind of like I did 8 streams last week, 11 if you count all the streams. But I think next week, depending, I can't promise anything once again. If the Dark Overlords approve, then I think I will have, let me count. I can count 10 streams on my channel. It will be 10 streams on my channel if it gets approved. But and then necessarily I think 1 or 2 are not on my channel as well. But we will see, guys. Once again, I'm not normally gonna do 10 streams a week on my channel. It's just for next week, just to you know, fill in for I guess the missing. Yeah, so it might be a little bit more next week. But once again, you know, even if I'm streaming a lot, guys, you know, it's going to be different time zones for some people, so hopefully you guys can make the live for some of them. But please don't feel forced to come to all of them. I know it's going to be a lot, so you know, the VODs do exist that you can catch up in your own time, or honestly, some of them you don't even need to catch up on all the VODs, because I know it can be a lot trying to catch up, especially if, you know, you love everyone in Ravenous and Avalon, there's a lot of people to watch. So, you know, take it at your own pace, guys, and don't worry if you miss a few, because, you know, there's more than enough coming in the future that I promise you don't have to catch up on every single little one. But yeah, I hope you guys have fun. Once again, I can't promise, you know, show my schedule yet until it gets approved. But yeah. If it gets approved, the first stream, I should at least tell you, the first stream should be tomorrow at about 1 PM JST. You know, just so that you guys know when, you know, the next time I'm streaming. If it gets approved, 1 PM JST on Monday. Yeah, would be the first one. Then for the rest, you have to consult the schedule as well. Alright. Other than that, let me quickly check my notes. I think I had something I wanted to tell you guys. Alright. Did I? Alright. In terms of the alright, Ojo-sama voice line should be coming sometime next week, guys. I have found the instrumental and everything for like the first bit of it and everything, so it should be okay. But yeah, sometime next week you should be getting it. Also, a quick thing as well. Please remember. Okay, so I love all the art that you guys do, but please remember to put it in the right tags as well. In terms of, sometimes I know I'm kind of sussy as well sometimes, but if you're wondering which if you want to put in the main art tag or the NSFW art tag, just ask yourself, would you open that image in public? Because you know, once again, sometimes it can be hard when it's sort of sussy but not too sussy. But you know, just to keep people safe who are like, you know, the say-so people. I'm not sure if there's any say-so at Zensurers. Maybe there are. But maybe there are some of you guys who want to browse the art but don't want to see anything kind of sussy. Then, you know, I just want to make sure that, you know, NSFW stuff keeps in NSFW. So if it, so I guess, you know, even if you don't draw a nude thing, but it's implied nude or anything like that, please make sure you put it in the NSFW tag. And also, if you do put some art in the NSFW tag, please don't tag any other tag as well. Please just only do the NSFW. I will always check that tag, guys, so don't worry. If you put something there, I would definitely have seen it. But obviously I can't really like repost it or anything. But you don't have to worry about me not seeing it, okay? So just, you know, just to keep everyone safe and make sure that hashtags are used properly. Because, you know, I love your art, I love everyone's art so much. I just want to keep people safe. Alright, other than that, I think we can start with and honestly, even if you don't tag me, guys, I swear it just pops up in my For You page anyway. I just, you know, I don't even have to search my tag half the time and things just pop up for me. Like, Hadzu, your art, After I saw one of your recent ones, not the most recent, but one of the recent ones, cough cough, I was, you know, I was about to put you in the Hadzu houses when I saw that, saw the art, but then, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put you in the kitchens instead. Because I'm just cooking so hard, be the Zentra chef, guys. So you're lucky you don't you're spared from your own houses. All right. Anyway, let us read the Marshmallow list. All right, in no particular order. Let me just go through some of them as well. And we will see how it goes. All right, here we go. First, Marshmallow. I just joined. What is this about spicy stuff? If you know, you know. That's all I can say. If you know, you know. But yeah, I don't know why I see everything. I don't even have to search for anything. I feel like I just see everything that happens on Twitter. All right. Here we go. First one. Alright, hi Altus. If you and the rest of the Ravenous Boys were in a horror film, what would each of your roles be? Alright, horror film roles. Is this kind of like the person who dies first, the one that survives, the person who... is that kind of... That's the kind of answer you guys are looking for, right? Alright, let's go in debut order. Melum. Melum. To be honest, I feel like Melum's gonna be the one that makes it to the end. Out of a horror film, I feel like Melum's the one surviving, you know. Obviously, you know, the smallest member is the also the smallest target. So you know, I feel like if there was, you know, horror film, there's an alien or a killer or some kind of monster out there, you know, not the easiest to spot, especially when there's like me and Ryza who are like giants around. So, alright, Melem's the one that's going to survive to the very end. Melem final girl coded? I know. Wait, so small you can't see him? I know. Alright, so let's see. Me, I am the one that sacrifices. I'm the one that sacrifices themselves trying to fight the monster and then ends up dying anyway, but you know, at least the sacrifice, you know, gotta keep it on brand. Alright. Let's see, who else? There's Ryza next. Ryza, what would Ryza be? Ryza would be... Alright, Ryza, there's two different things for Ryza. Ryza would be... You know what? I feel like for Ryza, he's almost the same as me in terms of like... Almost... you know, tries to fight the monster. But, you know, for me, I would be the one sacrificing myself. So I would be like, you know. So there's two choices for Ryza. For me, I would sacrifice myself either fighting the monster and then I die. Or like, you know, I'm holding up a door, you know, full in stones or some kind of thing. But for Ryza, he would be one of two roles I see him. One, he would fall into the trap. First one to fall into a trap. The killer just puts some food out and Ryza just walks right to it. Or he would try fight the monster, and instead of dying, I feel like it's kind of one of those things where, you know, there's those monsters where they either like mind control the one of the people or like, you know, take over the body. That would be Ryza. The killer would totally take control of Ryza and make it like 100 times scarier, because it would be like Ryza on kill mode, where he's just like, you know, doesn't have his like laid back attitude anymore. It's just like a huge dino trying to chase us, so makes it even scarier. So I can see either of those two options, you know. Either he falls into a trap because he's like, oh, food, or he turns against us and GG. Alright, let's see. Who's next? After that is Nayu. Nayu would be the one that's almost makes it to the very end. I feel like Nayu would be the smart one, where he kind of like starts to figure out the killer's plan and how to you know, how to escape the killer and everything. And then, you know, he'll share it with the group. And so at least I feel like that's how Melon would survive, because Nayu tells him the key to survival. But then he goes a bit too big brain, and the killer's like, okay, we gotta take out this guy. He's a bit too smart. So he like makes it to almost the end. You think he's gonna survive, but then at the very end, yeah, it's just like the killer's kind of, he's a bit too petty and targets him. Yeah. Otherwise, Nayu as well, he's either that one where he almost makes it, or he reveals that he's been the mastermind the entire time. He's been the mastermind the entire time, and he's the one killing us the whole time. One of those two guys. And yeah, the plot twist, guys. Alright, and next. I feel like Nyx, especially seeing his reactions as well, he would be, unfortunately, one of the ones that the killer kills in a way that scares the audience and the team. He's the one that's like, you know, him dying, but he's screaming and there's blood everywhere. That kind of one where everyone's like, oh my god, what's happening? What is this killer? And you just hear the screams as like everyone's trying to run away. Yeah, so I feel like that's kind of the roles. You can hear the screams. I know. It's alright. I mean, that's only in a horror film. Otherwise, in any other film, we would just kick everyone's butt. And, you know, Ravenous is just OP, okay? In horror films, you're kind of forced to, you know, perish. But normally we would, as a group, you know, I don't think much can phase us. What about the adventurers? You guys are just the audience. You're just watching. You guys will be safe. It's okay. It's okay. We're the guys in the horror film. You guys will be safe. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I won't let any harm come to you guys. You'll be okay. What about Onimaru? Onimaru would be like the one that, you know how there's the group is like, okay, Onimaru survives only because he must have slept in. You know, the group's like, let's meet at this haunted house at nighttime, and we'll go explore it because it's fun, ha ha ha. And then Onimaru would have slept in, and then at the end of it, he would be like, okay. Alright, second question. There we go. Let me, alright, second question. Alright, what is the second? You mentioned before you have, you know, Thai food gets really spicy. Have you eaten Thai chili peppers and been just fine then? What's the spiciest Thai dish you've had? And would you eat it again? I don't think, I mean, I haven't eaten Thai chili peppers just by themselves. It's not like I just got a chili pepper and started snacking on it. But I have had dishes with lots of chili in them. I think the spiciest thing I've had is, you know, the Thai papaya salad? Sometimes they can put like a bunch of chilies. I think the spiciest one I've had is like 10 or 15 of those spicy Thai chilies in there. But normally, like, okay, in Oni land, or like, you know, the down underworld, obviously things aren't as spicy as they are in Southeast Asia. But, you know, if I order from a Thai place in the down underworld, I can get like extra like I can request for extra spicy and I'll be fine. So yeah, I'm pretty good with spicy food, I would say. So I can take it, but obviously I feel like if I went to Thailand, it might be a different story, but I feel like I could at least take the normal amount of spice in Thailand. I just wouldn't order extra spicy. But I feel like just the normal spicy I'd be okay with. I think. I don't know yet. I can't say for sure because, you know, I need to go travel there so that to test it out. But I do have a lot of Thai friends as well. And, you know, from some of the stuff, you know, they've said some of these dishes are spicy and I've been able to handle it. So I feel like I got a decent amount of spice tolerance. But yeah, there we go, guys. Alright, next question. Yeah, maybe one day actually we can do I would do one of those hot ones challenges or some kind of spicy sauce or spicy eating challenge on stream. Yeah, in the future, one day for Batsu. I don't know when that would be, but you know, I'll see if I can. All right. All right, this one is you know, kind of easy one, but I will answer this anyway. Alright, are you open to doing handcam streams in the future? Of course I am. I have a lot of things planned for handcam streams. I'm definitely gonna do cooking, baking, painting, any kind of crafty, arty, crafty kind of stuff. There will be a lot of handcams in the future, guys. Yeah, I want to do a lot of different things. You know, painting little miniatures, making little dioramas, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so it should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. Yeah. Now, Bob Ross paint along. I feel like I could do something like that, but then I don't think I can watch Bob Ross on stream, or if I did, I'll have to mute it and not show you guys, and then I paint something, then you guys might be able to paint what I'm painting instead. So instead of, you know, it'd be like a two-step thing. Instead of everyone following Bob Ross, I'm following Bob Ross, and then you guys are following me. That might be kind of fun. We will see. That's a good idea. Alright, someone, one of the adventurers, write that down. Alright, what is the next one? Next one. Okay, let me save this. Alright. What is this? We still need your first impression for Nayu. But beside that, I really want to know your opinion about who has the best fashion sense in Ravenous. Thank you and have a nice stream. Okay, well I already, I guess, you know, this was submitted a few days ago. I already did tell you guys as well that very similar to Cass and Lucy. For me and Nayu, we've known each other for a little while. You know, our breakout of the jail wasn't our first meeting. But yeah, honestly, for me and Nayu, you know, I feel like I like it because I like Nayu a lot because he tells everything how it is. You know, I know if he you know if he likes something or not. He's very like, you know, he'll tell you straight to your face. And that's something that you know, especially is good. I feel like it's good to know instead of having to second guess or anything. And thankfully, it seems like we get along very well. But yeah, we share a lot of interest and, you know, a lot of I feel like we just get along very well. So see, I'm so glad that he's here with me as well. Very direct and honest, yeah. So there's like two types of people that like I kind of get along with. People like Nayu, who are, you know, they tell you what they like, what they don't like, and you know it. So like you can plan around it, you know. Or there's the type of people who are just like super chill and very flexible and open to anything. Kind of like me. So I feel like our two personalities get along very well. I feel like the personality that I find a bit harder to get along with, maybe, is people that they're not very flexible, but at the same time they don't like talking about it either. You know, those ones I feel like I find a bit harder to get along with because, you know, it's hard to try guess, like, you have to pretty much read their mind, otherwise they won't say anything, but you know they're unhappy. So I feel like those are the kind of people that I might struggle to get along with. The cold treatment people, yeah, they're like, yeah, they'll say anything's fine, but then anything's not fine. You know when it's not fine, but they won't tell you what is fine. So, you know, those kind of people, maybe not, don't mesh with me the most. But yeah. Alright. In terms of the second part, best fashion sense. I feel like it also depends. Once again, when Ravenous broke out of the jail or the facility, it was the middle of summer. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna give everyone the benefit of the doubt, and you know, everyone's fashion sense can change dramatically between summer and winter. Like summer, you're just trying not to die, especially in Japan with how humid it is, how hot it is. You know, you want to put on, like, imagine you try dress nicely, put on a trench coat, and then you're just like, it's like a sauna. Like, obviously everyone's trying to stay as cool as possible. And you know you're gonna sweat when you go out, so you can't really wear all your nice clothes because you're just gonna sweat in them and ruin them. Now you was naked during the breakout scene, yeah, because it was too hot, guys. But you know, I feel like we've already touched on this before in terms of what kind of style everyone wears. But yeah, definitely if we hopefully in the future, if the Dark Overlords summon us to Bermuda when it's winter, please, 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 not summer again. I can't do summer, I die. But like, hopefully then I can give you a much better description of everyone's fashion sense as well. But until then, like, I don't think it's very fair for me to judge everyone, you know, because everyone's just trying to not overheat. So, spring is nice too. Ooh, that is true. But we will see. We'll have to see when the next time the Dark Overlords summon us. But I just hope it's before summer. Spring is best for fashion. I don't know. For me, I prefer winter. Because once again, I overheat very easily. So even in winter, sometimes in winter in Bermuda, I would just be walking around in a shirt. And everyone's staring at me like I'm crazy. But you know. I love winter. Definitely winter. Winter's 100% the best. Once again as well, I feel like most of my like really fashionable items of clothing are like my jackets. But like I feel like I can only wear a jacket in winter. Because every other season, it doesn't matter if it's autumn or fall. I guess some people call it fall, autumn. Autumn, summer, spring. All of them, I would just be wearing a shirt. Don't really wear jackets, only in winter. Alright. There we go. But yeah, remind me if we ever get to you know, if we ever go to Bermuda during the winter, or like even autumn, I guess, or any time that's not summer, then I'll definitely be able to give a much more accurate description of everyone's fashion. Alright. Not even sweaters. To me, I don't like wearing things, you know, besides obviously a t-shirt. But I don't like wearing layers of clothing I can't unbutton, unzip, or open. It has to have like some form of cooling mechanism. Otherwise, I'll just overheat. Yeah, so that's me. All right, what's the next question? All right, next one is since Altus is already a short name, there isn't really a nickname to call you. So would you have something in mind for what we should call you? It can be just a title too if you prefer that. I mean, Altus is just fine. Any of them in my debut slides, you can call me. Also, you know, I know a few people. Yeah, Zen's a nickname, Zendoji, Zen, Ulti as well. I think Ulti is kind of cute. It's kind of shorter. Ulti is alright. Yeah, Ulti's fine. If you want to shorten it a little bit. Yeah, I'd say that. Ulti is slightly shorter than Altus. In terms of saying it, at least. Yeah, spell it however you want. A-L-T-Y, A-L-T-I-E. Both of them kind of work. Yeah. Actually, looking at the spelling. Yeah, it works. Alright, but yeah. Ulti, I feel like if you guys want to call me by a shorter name, Ulti's pretty okay. And it kind of sounds like, you know, in games how you say ulti, like ultimate. Like use your ultimate, use your ulti skill, you got like your those kind of things. So, you know, ulti sounds pretty nice. But once again, I don't mind too much what you guys call me. Feel free to use whatever you're comfortable with. If you have a down under accent, yes. Well, you just got to pronounce it how I do, you know? Alright, let's see. Next question. Alright, do you have any other VTubers that you look up to? There's a lot. There's definitely a lot, but you know, obviously, the whole of Avalon I look up to, all of my senpais. You know, that's not just a cop-out answer. But you know, for the whole Avalon, especially being the first gen of a new company where, especially in the English-speaking world, no one really knew about them, but they took the chance and they did so well, and they grew such a wonderful community. I feel like, you know, it takes a lot of hard work and dedication and, you know, perseverance and so much things to put your trust out there and, like, you know, believe what can be. And so I feel like, you know, all of the Avalon senpais did so well. All of them did so well, creating such a welcoming environment for us to also be welcoming. Because, like, the love and support that Ravenous got when we joined, none of it would have been at all possible without all of the hard work that and foundation that Avalon laid down before us. So, you know, you gotta give respect and props where it's due. So definitely look up to all of them. You know, obviously, I feel like, as you know, Ravenous is such a talented bunch as well. Like, there's so much, like, everyone in Ravenous is so different, but we all have our strong points, and we, you know, I feel like that makes us stronger as a group, because all of us are so different and have our own individual weaknesses and strengths. When we come together, I feel like there's so many things that we can accomplish. So I'm really glad for like how different and varied Ravenous is as well. In terms of other VTubers out there, I won't mention specific names, but I really I look up to a lot of as an artist myself, art VTubers as well. Because I know for me as well, as an artist, it's kind of obviously when you do art, it's not gonna be the most chaotic clippable moments. You know, rather than like say something like playing a horror game. But at the same time, seeing people do art and doing what they love and seeing that their audience supports them and you know, they create amazing things also gives me a lot of motivation and the kind of belief that, you know, I can do the same with my art. Because yeah, sometimes it is scary where art is in itself, you know, not the most exciting thing. Obviously there's ways to make it exciting or fun and into you know, kind of like our Pokemon stream where you can make it very interaction heavy, but you know, it's a lot of the I guess, you know, art VTubers that came before me, you know, I look up to them because they kind of made me you know, a little more confident that I could do art on stream and it would be okay. So yeah, other than that, anyone who just you know, I've said this before, but I really want to, you know, kind of I really do kind of want to chase that idol dream in a way of like, you know, singing and dancing and everything on stage. And once again, I am not the best singer by any stretch of the imagination, but I do want to keep trying and keep practicing and one day be able to like, you know, be satisfied with how I can perform, I guess. So all the people who are, you know, all the singers and you know, people who go on stage and do all those performances where like it really inspires you. Yeah, I look up to those kind of people a lot as well. So we will see. I'm not sure. Well, I'll definitely do karaoke streams in the future. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do it. Because when I, especially for the archived ones that are gonna be archived have to be at least, you know, 90% in Japanese. So I feel like if I wanted to do an archive karaoke, I would have to. I want to take the time to learn the songs properly, the karaoke Japanese songs, before I perform them for you guys. So, you know, I am picking out a few and trying to learn them better. But once I feel like I'm okay with them, then I will definitely do a karaoke stream. But, you know, I guess maybe the first few karaoke streams might be unarchived because obviously for me it's a much easier singing English songs than Japanese. But I am practicing and I am trying to learn quite a few. I want to learn at least 10 Japanese songs that I can sing for karaoke, guys. So I am trying hard to learn a lot of Japanese songs for you guys. But it will take a little while. But hopefully I won't make you guys wait too long. But, you know, I'll see how it goes. But there will definitely be karaoke streams in the future, so don't worry about that. And most probably, you know, I'm not sure when we're gonna get memberships and everything. Hopefully we get them, you know, within the next few weeks, I assume. I don't know how many weeks, between the next 1 to 5, 6 weeks. Sometime in that time frame, hopefully. But there's so many things I also want to do for membership streams as well in the future. Definitely might do some karaoke streams for membership, maybe like some ASMR stuff and everything. But we will see. I guess we can talk more about that when I actually am closer to getting memberships. Do you have a membership name? I do. You guys will have to wait and see when I get my membership stuff to know about the membership name. ASMR, it's so over. Well, we will see, guys. Although I feel like anything I want to do for membership streams, I think, you know, say if I want to do an ASMR stream or karaoke stream or anything like that, I think the first time I do it, I'll do a non-membership version of it, so that people can kind of get a feel or taste of how it's gonna be for membership. You know, because yeah. So the first one will kind of be free, if you know what I mean. So that you guys can decide if you want to contribute to Onimaru Snack Fund. But yeah, once again, in terms of like, I will still be streaming so much. I'll be putting out a lot of content and creative stuff, even without the whole membership stuff. So obviously, any membership support is helps us a lot. But please don't feel please don't feel forced to have to spend money if you don't have it, guys. This is only for people with like a little bit of disposable income. Then, you know, it's something extra. But I won't be taken away from the normal streams, if you know what I mean. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm not doing any of this, you know, I'm only giving the best stuff to membership. That's kind of like extra stuff. But like just for normal free streams, like, you know, everyday streams, I will still be trying to give you guys 110%. So you don't have to worry if you can't afford memberships and stuff. So please don't worry about that as well. Always take care of yourselves first. You know, because we're gonna be here for a very long time. Well, at least I intend to be here for like years and years and years, guys. So, you know, there's no rush. Please take care of yourselves. Make sure that you're all in proper financial situations first. You know, just by watching, even if you're like, or even if you're VOD gang and you're watching now and it's, you know, the future, it's not the 1st of December. Maybe it's the 1st of January. Or like, you know, 2025 and you're watching this, that still helps. Every view, everybody watching, every comment, everything helps. So yeah, please don't worry. All right, next one. All right, let me do this. Do you have a skincare or hair care routine? I do. I do have a skincare routine that I meant to do every morning and nighttime. I do every night. I mean, technically I do it every morning, but at the same time, I don't wake up in the morning. I wake up past noon most days, so you know, it's not like a morning, it's like a midday skincare routine. In terms of the skincare, I have, you know, a quick summary of it is, you know, say I'll wake up, brush my teeth, I'll wash my face, use a cleanser. Then afterwards, I have a toner. I have, what is, let me quickly grab the bottle so I can tell you what it is. 1 second. Alright, after my toner, I use this thing called... it's a collagen Riedel shot 100. Yeah, but I use that after the toner, and then after that I use a moisturizer. Yeah, that's kind of what I do twice a day. You know, one in the morning when I wake up, and one after my final shower of the day as well. But yeah, that is my skincare routine. It's not the most fancy. It's not like, you know, the 10-step skincare routine or anything. But that is kind of, yeah. And for my hair, I don't really have a hair care routine too much. You know, besides, you know, using shampoo and conditioner. Other than that, Not really. Not too much. Not too much. Hair mask? I don't use a hair mask. Oh, I do use, I have like a, as you can see, my hair, especially on the top of my head, isn't the straightest. You know, it's a bit wavy. So I do use a kind of like curl cream after I take a shower for my hair as well. Because, you know, I like keeping my hair slightly permed. That's why, you know, you can see my longer hairs all nice and straight, but the top is a little wavy. All right. What's your accent? I am from the down underworld. Alright, so let me see. What's the next question? Next question, guys. Next question. It is... Alright. Gym routine. I think there's a question about that later on, so I'll answer that once we get to that question. In the marshmallows. Fancy skincare, but 13-in-1 shampoo, but I mean, no, my shampoo is pretty nice. I forgot what it was called. I have to go into my bathroom to see. But I have a separate shampoo and conditioner, and they're specifically for you know, wavy hair. For people who get a perm. Alright. Where should we tag for random things we see or do that reminds us of you? For example, we got an item that's so Altus coded and just want to share it, or self-made merch of you, or even Altus inspired food or nail art or things like that. Ooh. Yeah, I guess most of that is general tag. But I guess, yeah, maybe we want, maybe there should be a tag for like more, I guess you could use the general tag for that, but like, yeah, for nails and stuff, it would be art tag. I guess you can use, oh, like okay, lifestyle tag. You know what? That could be. I guess if people want to use something like that, we could make something like that for like just general photos of like. I mean, you can also use the general tag for that. I feel like you can use the general tag. If I see people using it, I feel like the general tag should be okay. Like say if you know, I think I saw recently there was this super cute thing of someone went to a cafe and they, you know, had my little picture there and took and they had like double the food or double the desserts or something, and you know, took a picture of the table and everything. It was super cute. I feel like you can just use general tag for that. It should be okay. Yeah. I think if general tag becomes overcrowded and we need to break it down further, we will. But for now, I don't think we need to. I think general tag should be okay for now for most of those stuff. Yeah, I think we should be okay. Alright, next one is, since now we know you don't love durian. Yep, I do not. Do you have any favorite food or drinks? I mean, the good thing is when I say I'm not picky about food, I really mean I'm not picky about food. Tell me any food any day and I'll be like, okay, that's what I'm eating. I'm very open to like, and I really like a lot of different things. But you know, obviously I have a, I love sushi. Sushi's always a good one. any, you know, sushi adjacent items as well. Kind of like onigiri isn't really sushi, but it's still sushi adjacent, or like a kaisendon, or like you know, yeah. For me, I'm very like when anyone suggests, you know, say like, you know, in a group, how like a group kind of decides to eat. It's like, oh, where do you guys want to go eat? Wherever anyone suggests, I would be happy to go. Because, you know, there's some people who say that they're okay to go anywhere, but then when you suggest it, they're like, I don't really feel like that. I'm like, no, I'm always like, okay, let's eat that. I'm like, okay, searching up restaurants right now, let's go. Let's see. Do you have a favorite cuisine? I feel like variety is the best. I say that, but I can literally eat the same thing over and over again. I remember there was one point in my life where for about 3 months straight, the only thing I ate was pho. It was me and my gym buddy would back when we used to work at you know, our past jobs, because we used to work together as well. We would have the same routine. We would go to work, we'd finish work, we'd go to this pho place close by, and then go to the gym after that. And we literally just rinse and repeat the same thing for like 3 months, and we didn't get sick of it. But yeah, so I'm okay eating the same thing, or I'm okay eating anything different. Me with carbonara, I love carbonara. I love pasta, pizza, anything. Mexican food, Indian food. I love Indian curries. Curries are the best. I love curries. Thai food, Vietnamese food. So much. You know, just food in general. Food is like 99% of the reason why I ever travel. Well, I mean, now sometimes I get summoned by the Dark Overlord, so I have to travel for other reasons. But most of the time, if I was gonna decide my own holiday, I'd be like, where do I want to eat? What kind of thing do I want to eat? And that's why I go to different countries. So, yeah. I feel like there was another point where, for like a while, mostly not 3 months straight, but like for like a month straight, I was eating like Hainan chicken rice as well. That's always good. But there's so much stuff. I mean, like, when I say I'm not picky, I'm not talking about, you know, I'm literally not picky at all with food. I will just eat whatever, and I'll be happy with it. Yeah. In terms of favorite drinks, just a straight black coffee or just tea with no sugar, no sweeteners, nothing. That's kind of my preferred drink of choice. But at the same time, once again, I'm not picky, but I normally don't drink any like sodas or soft drinks. Unless if I'm gonna drink any of them, I normally drink the sugar-free options. So I wouldn't drink a normal Coke. I'll get like a Coke Zero or something, if that makes sense. You don't like sweets? I don't mind sweets, but you know, I guess I would eat sweets or desserts, but it's not like something I always crave. I definitely crave savory much more than sweet. Do you have any disliked vegetables? No, I eat everything. Even bitter melon, I love eating that. Literally the only thing that I don't eat is durian, guys. Beside that, I will eat 99.999% of everything else. Yeah. Alright. Do you like pineapple with pizza or no? I think I've said this in the past, but I will not order pineapple on my pizza. But if pineapple is on my pizza, I will eat it. If that makes sense. That's my answer to that. I won't order pineapple on pizza, but if it's there, I will eat it. Brussels sprouts are nice. I don't know why people say bad things about them. You put them with a bit of olive oil, a bit of salt, and just chuck them in the air fryer, and they're so nice. Do you like seafood? I eat all seafood. Have you tried mangosteen? I have, but they're so expensive in the down underworld. But I love mangosteen. How about liver? I mean, I eat all of that too. All the stuff that like you get to dim sum or yumcha, I eat everything there. Anything you order there, I will eat. You don't have any allergies, not that I know of. Yeah, I eat everything. No allergies, thankfully. I can eat everything. Have you tried rendang? I have. I love that as well. Any curry or curry-ish? I'm not sure if rendang's kind of like a curry. Maybe not exactly. I don't know if you'd call it a curry, but anything similar to that, I like it a lot. Do you have a food tag? I do not have a food tag. I don't know how a food tag would work though. In terms of like, if you take a picture of food and you have a little image of me there, you can just use the general tag and I'll be fine. And I can look at it and like it. I love seeing food. Yeah, I'm knowledgeable about food because I like eating everything. I will try everything at least once. Yeah. Food, maybe no. Not art tag. Please use just general tag for food. Don't use the art tag. Art tag would be for for art. Stuff like nails. Like I think someone mentioned like nail art and everything. That can be in the art tag. That is totally fine. But for food, just use the general tag. I think should be fine. All right. Is fanfic also an art tag? Yeah, fanfic, I would consider that art as well, you know. Writing is technically an art. Fanfic can go an art tag. I will always look at it. Alright. Next question. Alright. Guys, I know, you know, you guys have a lot of questions for me as well, but I will be, because this specifically today is the Marshmallow Zatsu. I will be trying to get through a lot of marshmallows. If you have any questions like kind of related to the topic we're talking about for the marshmallow, I will answer that. But if it's a completely different question, then I might save it for another time, if that's okay. So like right now we're talking about food. If you guys ask questions about food, that's okay. But you know, if you ask any other questions, I might save it for different things. So yeah, just more on topic. Alright. Alright. What's a one habit you developed and like to see in others to have, or you'd have in general? Thank you for working hard. Okay, what's one habit you developed and like to see in others? Patience. A little bit of patience goes a long way, guys. You know, I feel like I've almost mastered it. But, you know, obviously you don't have to be like the most patient person in the world. But, you know, not going on the attack straight away or not reacting straight away and, you know, trying to understand the situation before you react. I feel like if more people did that, everything would be a lot calmer. A lot less drama. Instead of taking everything at face value, try to have a bit of patience and understand why things are happening. Yeah. Chill Doji is real. I mean, Zendoji, yes, that's very true. Australians chill. I mean, I feel like to an extent Aussies are like laid back, but you know, I'm obviously a bit more laid back than that. Yeah, it's good to have patience, I think. to kind of train yourself not to react based on emotion all the time. You know, I don't know. There's a lot that goes into working on your patience, because it's not like you ignore emotions completely, but understand that, you know, your emotions are valid, but at the same time, they might not give you the best results just by following them in the given moment. But I felt like for me as well, because in the past, how do I say, you know, before I got trapped for 1,000 years in the crystal, you know, back in the day when I was a younger Oni, even before I helped other demons and yokai get into the best physical shape, I did also help people. So I guess before I help people raise their physical stats, I train to help people raise their mental stats. Yeah. So maybe that's also why I'm kind of very in control as well. Yeah, I won't go too much in detail, you know, but at the same time, like, I think we discussed this when we were in Bermuda last time with like Avalem and Ravenous, but I know that I'm pretty sure, academically wise, I think I have the highest and most qualifications in FSP. Yeah. Alright, next question. Let me save this. Alright. Hi, Altus. If you and the rest of the Ravenous boys were in a heart... Oh, wait. I think we went in a circle. Wait, let me just double check. This one... Okay, no. Okay, next question. We already did that one. Let me go to the next one. There we go. Alright, who are you closest to, hang out the most with, best bros with, in Avalem and Ravenous? Who are you close? I guess in Avalem. I think the closest person in Avalem, I think the one I got to hang out the most with is Lucy. So for Avalem, it would be Lucy. And in Ravenous, it would be Nayu. And then after Nayu, Ryza. In terms of just who I've hung out with the most and got to know the most. But hopefully in the future, everyone will be on that list. Hopefully, I mean, I won't say hopefully, I'll make it, you know, a point to, you know, make sure I get to spend more time and hang out with everyone more, so that, you know, when I answer this question 1 year from now, I'll be like everyone in Avalem and Ravenous. But just so far, obviously we just, you know, we were just born like 1.5 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago now. We were born like 2 weeks ago, so it's it hasn't been too long. But I really do hope, like, I want to get closer with everyone. I feel like I've just had more chances to hang out with Lucy, Nayu, and Ryza the most. But you know, in the future. Alright. Oh yeah, that reminds me, as long as, you know, the Dark Overlords approve, hopefully next week, the week coming up, guys, I should have a, I should be doing a collab with Nyx. He's the only one I haven't done a collab with yet, and we have planned a collab, but, you know, we have to just make I mean, technically, I played Mario Party and stuff, but like a one-on-one. I haven't done a one-on-one with him yet, so hopefully, as long as it's all approved, then me and Nick should be able to do a collab next week. So yeah, I really do want to make sure I get the chance to do a one-on-one with everyone. So next will be the Last of Ravenous, then hopefully I can also do that with Avalem as well. So yeah, you know, like multiple people collabs are always fun, but sometimes I feel like one-on-ones are really nice because you get to know each other a lot more because you can ask questions or talk a lot more as well. So you know, we will have a lot of different like bigger collabs, but will also try to get the one-on-one collabs because I feel like that's kind of you know, where you get to know each other a bit more. All right. Alright, what is this? Okay, hi Altus and Onimaru. Would you ever do an art stream where you would try out traditional drawing on paper for maybe a handcam stream or even use different art mediums? I think we can if we do something like the, I think, was it Dew suggested it? I think it was Dew in chat, suggested, doing the kind of Bob Ross paint along. I'm not sure how it works if I can get permission to actually do a Bob Ross one or if I have to just make it up myself and you guys just, you know, follow along with me. But I think it'd be fun to do that kind of kind of thing where I paint or draw something and you guys try to do the same. You know, and then everyone can post their results as well and we can all see how close we got. It's, yeah, a draw along or paint along or something. It would be a lot of fun to do like with a traditional medium as well. So I'll definitely try that in the future. So that would be a very fun idea. Yeah, and then everyone can, you know, I feel like in the future as well, I will come up with an art tag, like a separate art tag that people can use to, that's not, because right now the art tag is kind of more of me, but like in the future I want to, it's like a submission art tag, if you know what I mean. Because in the future I want you guys to like submit your artwork that you think, you know, you want critique on or help on, and then I can hopefully offer some feedback on stream and stuff about it, and maybe do like a red line draw over for stuff in that. But then in the future we'll think of an art tag for that, because that would be kind of separate to the normal art tag as well. Please do draw this in your style if that interests you. Wait, for the draw this in your style, is it where do you normally find like what to draw in your style? Is it you just find what's popular on Twitter that everyone's doing, or is there like a certain thing? Let me get to the next one as well. Just draw whatever you like and tell us. Oh, I see. So I draw it and then I tell you guys to draw this in your style. Okay, okay, I see. That would be a lot of fun. Alright, you know what? That definitely can be I think we can do in the future. Alright, write that down. Write that down, adventurers. Alright, that does sound like a lot of fun. Alright, also I do definitely want to do some art classes on stream in the future. What I want to do is I want to do an art class where like I'll teach you kind of the basics, you know, of like say drawing a chibi, at, you know, something basic at first, obviously. But instead of me just doing it myself as well, I want to like invite one of the Ravelin members on. So it can be any of them from Avalem or Ravenous. and they're kind of gonna be like my student for for that class, where they'll be drawing and, you know, we'll both share screen so I can see what they're doing, and then I can help correct them in real time, and then hopefully that teaches you guys as well. So in the future, I'll definitely do that as well. I think once I get into the you know, hang of everything, which I feel like I kind of have already, but like definitely most likely in, you know, January, February or something next year. We will see as well, but lots of stuff. Yeah, all right. What's your most difficult when you're preparing for debut and debut week? Okay, so what was the biggest challenge I faced during pre-debut and debut? What did I struggle on anything? Pre-debut, I think my biggest challenge was the original song. Night to Day. You know, once again, because you know, I feel like I'm not the best singer. When we first heard the song, when we first had the demo of the song, it was so good, and I was so scared of screwing it up for everybody. Like, I didn't want to be the one person that ruined the song for everybody else. I think I already told you this before, but like in the chorus, I think the highest note in the chorus is like A sharp 4. Yeah, I think around an A sharp 4. And that's kind of still in chest voice. It's not like you're not doing a falsetto or head voice for that. But for me, the highest note I'd ever sung previously was I think maybe an F sharp 4, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I was like 3 or 4 semitones away from like, I was like three or 4 semitones above my highest I previously hit. So I had to like I practiced so hard for that. I practiced so hard to be able to like, in such a short amount of time, be able to like hit that note. So yeah, I think that was the that was definitely the hardest part, or most difficult, because I was like, oh no, I gotta hit this. All right, keep practicing. But I'm glad I was at least able to hit the notes. But yeah, definitely a lot of room for me to improve in the future. But yeah, I'm glad that paid off. I definitely worked very hard for that song as well. Otherwise, in terms of that, I think that honestly the hardest thing was kind of waiting. Yeah, it'd be this kind of on and off thing where like sometimes we'd have so much work to do pre-debut. We're like, oh crap, we got everything due this week. We have to like, you know, lock in and finish everything. And sometimes there were times where we're just like, oh, nothing to do this week, but we just gotta wait. I just want to stream already. I just want to meet everybody. I just want to comment. I want to celebrate and comment on Avalim's chats and everything. So I think honestly the waiting part was also just like, you know, wanting to be part of the, because you know we know we're about to be part of the community, but we're not there yet, and we're not allowed to like, you know, break out of jail just yet. So that waiting where we're like which I guess, you know, thanks to everyone who was hyping us up even before our announcement. Like I know Anne and with her pre-debut sketches of how she thought all of us were gonna look, and everyone else just there's quite a lot of other people on Twitter also just saying, I can't wait for these boys, when are they coming out? that kept us entertained. That definitely kept us entertained as we were just waiting in the void, not being able to interact with anyone. I was hyped for the Blue Ranger. Well, I'm finally here, guys. Alright. But yeah, I remember we would from time to time like search up like FSP Gen 2 or something on Twitter, and any little crumb that we get, any little crumb that we could find, would share it with each other on our Discord. Like, guys, look, a crumb, a small morsel. So yeah, that was a lot of fun though. Yeah. All right, here we go. Next one is all right. In a ravenous high school AU, what roles do you think each of the boys, including you, would have? Teacher's pet, student council president, kid at the back of the classroom, popular guy, etc. Alright. Going in debut order once again, we've got Mlem. Mlem would be... What would Mlem be? Mlem would be... Alright, guys, help me out here. So just give me a list of like high school roles that people could fill so that I can see what positions they're available. Like just janitor. Okay, delinquent, campus crush, president. Okay, jockey, class clown. Yeah, I feel like Mlem would be the class clown. He would be the one pulling pranks and doing dumb stuff. Yeah, I can see him as the class clown. All right. We have me. I guess like the art, maybe the art kid. But at the same time, like I'm thinking back to back in the days when I was a little Oni back in school. I did art, but most of the time, like at lunch and everything, I was off playing sports. I was playing sports a lot during lunchtime. So I'm not sure. I was gonna say like the jock, but at the same time I feel like Riser also kind of fits that role. I can imagine Riser also playing a lot of sports as well, right? I don't know. For me, I just like I pick up 100 different hobbies. Yeah, I kind of just do 100 different things at once. Class president. I don't think I was ever the class. Well, I was never the class president. More like Nayu, yeah, maybe I feel like Nayu suits class president a bit more. Alright, don't get me wrong, I can take charge when I want to, but I don't want to always be have to be responsible for everyone. I only need to be responsible for the people I want to be responsible for, right? You can both be jocks. Alright. I don't know. The thing is, I feel like it's a bit weird saying, you know, calling yourself the campus crush. You know, I don't think I would label myself that way. Smart jock versus the himbo jock. I guess, you know, I guess you could say that maybe. Although, you know, Rise is It's okay, we're saying that for you. Genshin character Alhaitham kind of suits you. I guess, sort of. I feel like I'm a little more sociable than Alhaitham. But I guess in a way similar. It's true. Maybe he's covered. I am not a boy failure. Alright, I am I mean, don't get me wrong, I like cover, but definitely he is not me. It's alright. Kaveh tries his best, guys. He tries his best. We love that man. Alright, alright, I'll say me and Ryza are the jocks. We're just different types of jocks. The artsy jock and the himbo jock. There we go. Nayu class president. And then Nyx is either that guy in the band, that classmate that's in the band, or he's the janitor because he's a Roomba. One of those two. Yeah. He would either be like the emo band kid or the janitor. Alright, there we go. Janitor isn't a student though. I mean, still in the high school AU, could still pop up, right? Doesn't have to be a high school student, still in the universe. Alright. Let's see. Will you ever do a karaoke stream? Yes, I answered this. I will 100% do a karaoke stream in the future. If you can sing a duet with someone in Avalon and in Ravenous, who would it be? Huh. In Avalon, to be honest, I don't think I can sing the same songs Lucy can. Lucy's just too good, so I don't think it'll be Lucy. But just because he's, you know, he's such a good singer. But I feel like maybe in Avalon, I would do a duet with like Roscoe, maybe. I feel like that would be fun. Doing I think like just in a karaoke. I'm not talking about like a cover song or something, but just like if I was gonna sing a song, I think most probably I'll sing a Bruno Mars song with Roscoe. That would be a lot of fun. Yeah. In Ravenous, I mean, of course I would want to sing a duet with Nayu. I don't know what duet would sing, but you know, we'll sing some kind of duet together. I would always be up for singing that with Nayu. So yeah, those would be my choices. But obviously, it would always be fun singing with any of the members of Avalon and Ravenous. But just at the top of my head, those were the 2 choices I could straight away think of as well. Aperture with Nayu. Might be fun for like I don't know how we'll do like collab karaoke streams though. I'm not sure because of the ping issues and everything. I feel like the timing would be all off for everything. I don't know if I don't know how you do, unless, you know, maybe, yeah, I'm not sure how that works. Unless someone like, I know sometimes when people do collab karaoke, like somebody pre-records it, then somebody sings with them, that way. Yeah, like one person records half of it, then someone sings over, and then it kind of is like a collab. That could be one way I guess we can do it. Yeah, where like I record singing half the song using my model and everything, and then now you can like use that track and then sing, so it sounds like I could do it. Because I think that's what some VTubers do. Maybe in the future. After collab karaoke, that would be so fun. Maybe one day in the future. I don't know when, but in the future. I don't know how we'd set that up though. Like bring a whole computer to a karaoke room. That would be I don't even know how the logistics of that. But that does sound like a fun idea. Alright, what's your first impression of each member? Okay, wait, let me save this so you guys can see what I'm reading. Save. Alright. And what's your first impression of each member of SF? Okay. If you want to see, know my first impression, guys, I'm not gonna say it here. I'm gonna say, go watch the stream where I joined Lucy for our Moonlight Chats. Well, for his Moonlight Chats. I love that stream. It was such a nice stream talking to Lucy. Go watch that VOD. And you will know my first impressions, okay, guys? And don't forget to subscribe and leave a like for Lucy as well if you get watch the VOD. But yeah, go watch that one. Alright. Next one. Alright. Hi Altus. This is gonna be so random, but what would be your dream sponsorship? I think I've said this on Twitter at least 10 times. But if we could get this little guy right here, or even the Zentras, but maybe this little guy, if he could ever collab with like Onimaru in the future, that would be my dream collab. Onimaru and Onimaru. That's my dream. Maybe one day, we'll see. We will see, guys. Alright. Next, ooh, this is a big one. Alright, save. Okay. Hello, Altus. Just a few questions from artist to artist, but how did you develop your own style, or did you just start drawing and go with the flow? If there's any mediums of art you would want to explore and try more, I'm going through a bit of an artist slump, but drawing your model has helped, so I want to know if you have any tips for art block. Thank you and have a great stream. Alright, good question, guys. Alright, so how did I develop my own style? The way I developed my own style was through drawing, like, okay, so for a lot of artists, guys, I know everyone wants their own art style. I know everyone wants to, you know, be able to draw something and everyone be able to immediately tell that they're the ones who drew it. But especially if you're a beginner artist or someone who, if you wouldn't consider yourself a professional artist, don't worry about your own style yet. Look at the people that you really like, find your favorite artists, and just try emulate and see how well you can emulate their styles first. You know, learn the basics, figure out how you can draw. Once, you know, you start getting to the point where you can draw similar to, you know, your favorite artist, and maybe then you can start branching out. But honestly, like, art style is just like a conscious choice of doing things the same way over and over again. So, especially if you want to become a commercial artist in the future, like if you want to work for different companies, if you want to do art for different things, a lot of times you won't, especially with bigger companies, they're not going to want, unless you're a huge artist, they're not going to want you to do your own art style. You're just going to have to be able to emulate different art styles. But from that, I feel like you learn how, you pick up a lot of skills. Because if you only draw the same way over and over again, you know, you only know what you know. But if you try, like, you know, you see a different artist doing a different technique or drawing in a specific way using different textures, drawing with different proportions, and you try that, and you learn how to do that, then you kind of expand your art range as well. So yeah, honestly, at the end of the day, an art style is just something that you choose to stick to. Like, how I develop my art style, I mean, I haven't been able to post too much art, so I guess you guys can't really see how my art style fully is, because, you know, once again, I'm still waiting for the ref sheet before I start spamming art to you guys. But how I kind of landed with what I like to draw for the most part is for me, I don't have just one favorite artist, and this is a good thing about making sure you don't just get obsessed with one thing, but looking at variety as well. You know, you look at a lot of different artists that you really like, and then you pick and choose different parts that you think you want, because everyone's tastes are different. So, you know, you can say, like, say your favorite manga is, like, or say you really like how the art style of Bleach, right? You like how Ichigo's face looks. But then at the same time, you feel like proportion-wise, you like how the proportions and the muscles are drawn in One Punch Man. Then you can kind of try mix the two of, like, try do the proportions and musculature of the One Punch Man artist, but then try add in the facial features of someone from Bleach. And that's kind of how, like, you keep meshing to get your own style afterwards. But if you can't emulate either one of them, then you're not gonna find your own art style. So I would say, like, don't worry about art style at first. Just try to get better as an artist and be able to draw what you want. So, like, if you're struggling, if in your head you try to draw something but it's not coming out the way you want, then try work on that first before you think of, like, art styles anyway. So just experiment and, you know, figure out what you like. And, you know, what you like can definitely change. Tastes always change. But yeah, I would say, you know, I know it's kind of like, as a beginner artist, it's like this cool, grand mission that, like, having your own art style and everyone recognizes it. But honestly, I feel like my advice to any new artist, don't worry about it. If you can draw good, it doesn't matter how your art style looks like, people will still like your art. You can worry about your art style much later on. It's something that comes with time and experience. 100%, I agree with that. Is there any mediums of art you want to explore and try? Yes. Okay, so one of the things I really want to do, which I will be doing on stream, I don't know, in the future sometime. But one of the things I would love to learn, and I'll learn on stream with you guys so that you can see my process of trying to figure everything out, is so I want to do frame by frame animation, but like for like cute little things like the Zendoji and Onimaru, I want to do like just small funny things. Like if you've seen like, you know, stuff like Gudetama or like even Chikawa, how there's like the tiny little animations. I just want to, you know, I'm not going to animate myself. I'm not like looking to draw a whole anime. But, you know, because right now, most of the time, if I animate something like the alerts and everything, I use like Live 2D and those kind of programs. But I do want to figure out how to do frame by frame and be able to like just draw fun little, you know, 5 or 10 second clips of like the Zendoji or Onimaru doing something, then voicing over it, and just putting it out on Twitter for you guys to to just see, you know, those kind of things. I really want to learn how to do that, and I'm gonna really learn how to do it and figure it out on stream with you guys. Just because I think that'd be super cute. Where like I'll be like, okay, we're gonna do an animation today. What should we do? And someone's gonna be like someone will suggest, how about Onimaru trying to eat something, then he falls into like, he's trying to eat ramen and then he falls into the ramen bowl because he's so small or something, you know, something like that. And then we all try, then I try to draw it on stream. That would be a lot of fun. But yeah, stuff where like I still want to keep it simple, so it would be the Zendoji or Onimaru, where like I can still get it done mostly in one stream, because I do like having like, for each stream, I do like having this kind of beginning and end point, like where there's a goal of each stream. So definitely would like to try to do that in the future, where like, okay, what can we do? 5-second animation or 10-second animation, depending. Once again, I don't know how long it's going to take to do a 10-second animation. It might take like a very long time, or we might be able to do it very fast, depending. But I kind of want to do that, because like, especially on Twitter, when I see those small cute animations, those are the things that kind of make me laugh as well when I'm scrolling through. So I want to create more of those as well, so I can just put on your timelines and hopefully make you guys laugh as well. Also, okay, so this question I might be taking a little bit of time for, but that's okay. In terms of art block, guys, so in terms of art, I feel like there's two things that you need to, as an artist, there's your technical skills and your observation skills. Those are the two essential skills that you need as an artist. Observation skills is kind of like, if you look at your art, you can see what's good, what's bad, what to correct, everything. And your technical skills is translating what you think looks good or bad onto a piece of paper. So a lot of times, you know, if you think that your art, a lot of times it's kind of like, you look at your art and you're like, oh, my art sucks. If you ever look at your art and you think your art sucks, it means your observation skills are higher than your technical skills, right? So your observation skills, obviously you can see the things wrong with it, and you know, you keep improving in your art until a point where, say, you get satisfied with your art skills, and that's kind of like your technical skills have reached the same level as your observation skills. But then you go and you look at more different pro artists or your favorite manga or anything, and you realize that, hey, my art's good, but everyone's in the same pose. Nothing's dynamic. You know, the expressions are all the same. Because you're going out, you're seeing a lot of different mediums, you're consuming media, and your observation skills improve because of that. And then you look at your art and you go, okay, I'm missing things, and then your technical skills catch up once again. So that's kind of like, you know, it's always going to be a kind of balance of your observation and technical skills in terms of art. So a lot of times when you have an art block, it can also be because your observation and technical skills are on the same level, where you look at your art and you can't really see anything wrong with it. But at the same time, it's like, okay, well, this looks kind of good, but you don't know what the next step is. A lot of times, instead of just drawing more and more and trying to push through an art block, it's better to go relax, go consume a lot of media, go read your favorite manga, watch your favorite anime, watch your favorite shows, look at your favorite artists, and just enjoy and take in what they do. And a lot of times from there, you'll start getting inspired and see like, okay, I want to color like him, or I want to like draw like them, or I want to do a pose like her, that kind of thing. And then that's going to give you, because your observation skills kind of improve because of that, it's going to help you kind of get through an art block. So like, if you're having an art block, a lot of the times the solution isn't just keep drawing. The solution is relax, go get inspired, I think. Yeah. Alright. There we go. I hope I answered that question. Alright, next question, guys. Alright, what was your first reaction seeing your model? My first reaction seeing my model was like, whoa, my hair is really long, and holy crap, am I half naked? And then I was like, wow, I'm really colorful. And then I was like, now, of those observations, it might seem a bit different to you guys looking at this model, but the truth is, actually, when I was first summoned by the Dark Overlords, my design was actually different. My design was still in the design phase. Like some other members had theirs done already, fully done, but mine was like it's still in the design phase and very different to how I look right now. It was still really good, don't get me wrong. It was still really good. But I feel like, in a way, I'm kind of lucky because I got to witness the evolution of my design, you know, over time. And I'm so thankful of the way it ended up. Like, I am so in love with this design and how I look right now. Like, all of the details, the color scheme, the hair, the face, you know, everything about this. But yeah, it was definitely a different vibe for the first one. For the first design that you... wait, so you're even more shirtless? Yes, I was. I was showing not as much skin as Risa, but I was showing more skin. But yeah, then you know, slowly they try to finalize and pinpoint a design, and then we landed on this one as well. Which in a way, I really like the first design as well. But I love this design more. I definitely feel like they went in the right direction. You know. And yeah, what can I say about this? I would say for my design, I don't know if it was you know, because obviously by the time I was looking at the first design, I was already, you know, summoned by the Dark Overlords. I didn't have any input on my model. For this one, you know, I just saw the process. I was just letting my mama cook. But at the same time, you know, obviously, you know, little details we can request, you know, to make it more ourselves, but for the majority, we let our mama cook. Because our mama cooked hard. All of our mamas, for all of Evelyn and Ravenous. So like, you just trust in the process and they haven't failed yet. But I would say that I'm not sure if it was intentional or not. But because the Dark Overlords already summoned me before my design was finalized, I feel like this design really fits me more than the first one. I feel like this design fits me very well. And I don't know if it was intentional for them making it more, you know, suited for me or not, but I feel like they definitely pivoted it in a good, you know, good way that I'm glad that it ended how it did. So yeah, I'm so thankful to my mama for creating this as well. And you know what? I still got the, at least some of the chest and abs out, you know? At least I wasn't fully covered up as well. I'm grateful for that as well. Thank you, mama. Thank you for giving me a slightly at least open shirt. But yeah, like, even every step of the process of seeing my model, I was just so in love with it, and it just kept getting better and better and better. So yeah, it was such an exciting thing where just every iteration and every improvement or, you know, design next step that my mama gave, I was just like, it's getting better, it's getting even better, it's getting even better, my mama's cooking. So yeah, that was my reaction when I saw my model. Alright, where was I up to? Let me find. Alright. Hello, Altus. Hope you're having a great day. I would like to ask, do you have any favorite scents or perfume? And what kind of scent would fit all of the members? Just Ravenous or Ravelin? Thank you. Let's see. In terms of, I think in terms of the rest of Ravenous or Ravelin, you should ask them what kind of scent they prefer. I guess that's a lot more personal in terms of like what they like. But for me personally, I do use 3 different colognes or perfumes. Colognes, I would say. Scents. Let me go grab them so I can tell you what they are as well, guys. Just so you can kind of know what this Oni kind of smells like. 1 second. Alright. Hello, Ryza. Alright, I'm back. Alright, here we go. What did Ryza say? Can confirm this man smells really good. Yes, I think Ryza had he was gonna have a story about that, but I'll leave it for him to tell you about that in the future on his stream. So go subscribe to him, go check him out, and maybe he'll tell you that story as well. Alright. So I have... Alright, so for daytime, if I was going out in the daytime, the scent that I use is the... I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, but it's called Acqua di Gio by Giorgio Armani. That's like my just daytime. If I'm going out in the daytime, I use that. That is the scent that I use. And then if I'm going out at nighttime, then I would be using... Once again, all these... I don't know how to pronounce any of these because, you know, I think it's Sauvage. Sauvage by Dior is my nighttime. If I'm just going out for like a dinner or whatever with friends, then I'll be using that one. And the one that I would use, which hasn't been touched in a very long time, but the one that I would use if I was going somewhere fancy, you know, if a friend's birthday, say like a friend's like big birthday or like somewhere like fine dining or anything a bit more fancy, I would use, how do you pronounce this? La Nuit de l'Homme by YSL. That's my favorite scent, but I only use it on very special occasions. So those are the 3 scents that I use as well. Yeah. I'm not sure if you any of you know how any of them smell, but I guess that's the 3. So that's the 3 that I use as well. And I don't spray too much. Like I prefer to keep it a little more subtle as well. You know, I don't want to like spray. You know how some people spray half a bottle on them and you can just smell them from like 10 meters away. I prefer to keep it like you have to be much closer if you want to smell it, you know. So yeah. Closer, yes. But yeah, those are the 3 that I use. But good question. You can make sure to ask the other Ravelin members if you want to know their scents. But you know, that's something more personal to them, I guess. Although I would assume for Mlem, maybe he'd use some kind of peachy one because he loves peaches. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah. All right. From there, next question. All right, so let's keep going. What is your favorite moment, pre-debut and post-debut? What are you looking forward to the most in the future? All right. I would say, what is your favorite pre-debut moment? You know, the Bermuda trip before, you know, when we went to record our original song Night Today, and we got to hang out with Ravenous and Avalon for the first time. That's definitely just such a special moment, and me and Ryza have told this story on stream before as well, but like that week after, when me and Ryza were hanging out at a secret spot, and we were just like, it was just us two on the steps at nighttime, looking up at the stars, talking about our dreams and how different things would be in a few months from now. I feel like that memory and vision and like where we were, just everything about that, the weather. Like, it was such a nice weather as well. It's that weather where you could stay out the whole night. It wasn't like cold, but it wasn't hot. And that, like, I feel like that's one of my most precious memories pre-debut. Yeah, that's like, but that whole trip itself, was like, it kind of like you know, being able to go to a professional recording studio for the first time and, you know, experiencing so many things with the boys. It was just so special. Post-debut. Favorite moment post-debut. My favorite moment post-debut was just after the Picker Park 2 collab. After the debut, after our Picker Park 2 collab, I remember, I think we all finished that. And then all of us, it was like super late for some of us. Not for me, but like I think for some of the other boys. But we're all still just in the Discord after that. And we're all just like buzzed on like adrenaline and everything. And none of us kind of wanted to leave the core. And it's like, it's like kind of hitting us that it's finally real. And I can know. And that was such like, we had so much fun, and the response and love and support and everything that we got from you guys of the Ravenites, the Avalites, the stagehands, of the support were like, this is actually real. Maybe our dreams can come true. That, yeah. That like little moment in the Discord with all of the Ravenous boys after the Picker Park 2 collab, I think for me right now is kind of that most special moment as well. So yeah, I think those are the two. What are you looking forward to most in the future? I think creating really cool stuff. As don't get me wrong, I absolutely love streaming. You know, I would stream like 24/7 if I could. But beside that streaming, get into like when we were working on our lore videos, trying to work hard to figure out how to interconnect them, and you know, figure out how to create that like something that's going to you know, make our characters come to life. That was such a fun time, just being able to like go, hey, we can totally just weeb out and be as toony as we want. And it's totally okay. We can be as edgy as we want, we can be as like anime as we want, we can give ourselves any kind of power, you know, we can give ourselves any powers, make up anything, and it's still okay. It's like almost permission to being a kid again. But I definitely do want to expand on the lore of Ravelum, both Avalum and Ravenous, because I feel like we still got so much more that we can give. I know that you know, everyone, we only shared like a tiny fraction of what we wrote down for our lore videos. I remember when we first you know, pre-debut, we were all writing like our backstories and everything, and everyone like had pages, and we all had like so much. And then obviously with the time constraints and how much we can show in just one tiny lore video, we had to like pick and choose what we want to show to the world. But there's so much more that we still have that I think would be really cool to expand upon. That and being on stage with everyone. The other thing, yeah, just in the future, I don't know, what's the timeline? Like 10 months from now? 11 months? Maybe 11. 11 months, maybe a year from now, who knows? Based on Avalon Boys, maybe like a year from now when we have our 3D models as well, and we can like all do a 3D concert together. That would be so cool. So those are the two things I'm looking forward to the most: expanding on Ravelum lore and doing a Ravelum concert with all 10 of us, all 10 boys on stage. Imagine going to a concert at like your local convention, and we have a 3D concert, live concert wherever your convention is. That would be so fun, being able to step on stage and sing and dance for you guys. So I think those two are my definitely the thing I'm looking forward to the most. All right. You sell your kidneys? Please don't sell your kidneys. I'm pretty sure they you need them. But yeah, hopefully. Once again, the more, you know, we've received so much support, so, you know, the more love and support that we get, the more people that know about us, the more possible our dreams can become as well. So, you know, if you want to request Ravelin come to any of your local cons, I'm sure you can, you know, ask your local cons if they can get us, then hopefully they reach out to the Dark Overlords. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but I'm pretty sure, you know, if cons see that there's enough interest in certain groups as well, they will try their best to get them. So, you know, Ravelin, guys, Ravelin. And who knows, we might be appearing in the future at a con near you. But yeah, obviously, we still got a little while to wait before we get our 3Ds. We only just debuted. But even then, I guess we can still technically just do a concert in 2D form and sing and still be okay. That would still be a lot of fun. So either way, that'd be cool. Alright, next question. If you were stranded on an isolated island and you could take one of your genmates with you, who would you take and why? Accepting both memeable and serious answers. Alright. Meet and greet would be good too. I'm sure we will do a meet and greet in the future, right? Since Evelyn did it, maybe. I'm pretty sure that's possible for us to do it as well. I don't know what con would do that, but hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, let's see. If I was stranded on a deserted island, who would I take? I'm gonna be honest. I would... I love going camping and stuff. You know, I haven't done it in ages, but you know, I love just, you know, kind of being a handyman. I love designing and building and creating things, whether it's like, you know, building a bonfire or just putting up a tent, tying different ropes for shelter and all those kind of things. I love doing all of that. I love So honestly, I feel like I would just be having a fun time no matter who I was with. But if I had to pick one, alright, so memeable. Who's the most memeable? Easy, I'll just get Melon. I haven't used my wish yet. Technically, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one in Ravenous who hasn't used their one wish. You know, I have not used my wish yet, so I could easily just get off. Everyone else has used their wish. So I guess that's the easy answer. But let's see. Honestly, let's think about all of them actually. Mlam would be easy because I still have a wish. Ryza, I mean, you know, it'll be kind of almost the two strongest members, but at the same time, we would run out of food very quickly. We all know how much Ryza eats, and knowing that I eat double the amount that Ryza does, we're gonna be very busy hunting for food. It might be I feel like that's gonna be a fun option, but you know, maybe not the most sustainable option. And then I have to build a shelter big enough to fit a dinosaur as well. Although, you know, then definitely, I feel like out of everyone, me and Riser could definitely, if we wanted to build a boat or a shelter, both of us together would make it faster than any other duo. We're like the strength duo. We would definitely chop trees the fastest. Alright, Nayu. I feel like Nayu's definitely, he's mostly the most organized. So he'll definitely, like, you know, try plan out the survival ration of the food, figure out, you know, what our next step should be. But I don't know how outdoorsy he will be. Because I know, you know, he doesn't like bugs on him without permission, but when you're outdoors, bugs are always on you without permission. You just hear him screaming the entire time. But it's okay. I can protect Nayu. I will protect him from all the bugs. Yeah, I feel like it would be also fun with Nayu. You know, he can be more of the brains, then I will gladly just do all of the handiwork. Screaming the food away too. Well, I mean, I love fishing as well, so I'll just go fishing for, like, to keep us fed. I love fishing. And you kind of know me, I like patient as hell, so I don't mind just sitting there chilling, relaxing, fishing, waiting for fish to come. Yeah. And then there's Nyx. Oh man. I mean, a good thing about Nyx, he has lots of different gadgets, so hopefully, like, you know, he has a fire starter, or he has like some kind of knife or something within his different gadgets. No electricity, he can't recharge. I hope he has solar power recharge. But he went outside to to buy one game, and it was almost like him doing a whole lot of the Rings journey. So him being outside on an island. I don't you know, if he's the definition of not touching grass, if he was just stuck on an island with no room per se to go in, you know, to hide in. I feel like you know, it would kind of be like in the movie, what's it, Castaway, the Tom Hanks one? The one with Wilson, the ball. Just be talking to a stationary object. Have you seen that man's Hikikomori score? You know, I should do that quiz. I don't think I ever did that quiz. But yeah, I feel like, I guess maybe just maybe if I wanted to survive and I wasn't taking the easy way out of Melon Wishing, then I would say Nayu. Being stranded on an island with Nayu. Because I feel like I'm 100% fine to do twice the amount of manual labor. You know, I love a good workout, so you know, he can be the brains, I'll be the brawn. I'll be the brawn with a bit of brain still. So I would select Nayu for that one. Alright. Stranded with Nayu is normal mode, stranded with Nyx is challenge mode. Alright. Here we go. Next question. Are there any other kinds of fashion styles you'd like to try in the future? Street style, goth, preppy, minimalist. In the future? I mean, I'm totally fine with what I wear now. I feel like it's it suits me. It's looks good, and I don't have to worry too much about anything. In terms of any other, I would say any fashion style I want to try in the future is wearing some nice tailor-made suits. I guess you know, but that's kind of expensive. So you know, wearing some nice suits. I feel like especially for me because when you go to the gym, imagine like your body becomes more of a Dorito. Like your body is more of a Dorito, like so like kind of wider shoulders, but then your waist is kind of small. And so if you get a suit that normally fits your shoulders, it looks kind of like weird on your waist because there's so much room. So I feel like if I wanted like a really nice suit, I'd have to actually get it tailor-made, but then I'd have to pay a lot of money. So yeah, I feel like that's something that, so I normally don't wear suits, because obviously if I want it to look good, I need to I need to get it tailor-made. So you know what, maybe in the future I can try something like that if I have a little bit of disposable income. But yeah, definitely I feel like suits 100% look the best on skinny guys. Skinny guys pull off suits better than anyone. It's kind of a bit of it's a bit harder to pull off suits when you're a bit more buff. Although I guess one look that does go well when you are a bit more buff is you don't wear the blazer, you just wear the shirt, the suit shirt, and the pants, and like maybe get some kind of like vest or harness. And that always looks and then you roll up your sleeves, you know, roll up so you show off the forearms. You know, that style is always nice. So I can especially if I like, you know, I went to do a quick arm workout before, so like the veins are popping in the forearms. Then I feel like that'll look pretty good. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you, won't overheat as much as wearing the blazer, so I don't really need the blazer. Maybe I can do that thing in you know, in anime where they just wear the blazer over their shoulders but aren't actually wearing it. I would do it like that, guys. That's how I'd wear a blazer. Then I don't have to worry about it actually fitting me. I just wear it like a cape. Alright. What's the next one? Alright, hi Altus, can I ask you if you have any book recommendations? Any genre is fine. So my favorite book series of all time, beside Lord of the Rings, because I love Lord of the Rings, but beside Lord of the Rings would be Brandon Sanderson's Stormlight Archive series. Just be warned though that it's only like halfway done, and it's gonna take like, I don't know, 10 more years or something for it to actually finish. But those books are so good. Like, I absolutely love, like, I've read a lot of his other works as well, like The Mistborn, and I think it was Starlight and like Edge Dancer and all that, but like the Stormlight Archive series itself specifically is just, I feel like his best work in terms of, you know, the world building he's done, the storyline, everything is like properly set out, and like he has a proper like well-informed magic system in there, like everything in that, like he's got really good characters, such good character arcs, epic moments. Yeah, it starts with Way of Kings, so just look up Way of Kings, and then I think there's, how many books out right now? 4? 5? Was Rhythm of War the latest one, or was there one more? think that was the latest one. Pretty sure the 4th book was. I need to double check. But yeah, I absolutely love Brandon Sanderson. He's such a good author. The only thing is he writes like 100 books at the same time. I wish he would just focus on Stormlight Archives so like he would actually finish it, but like he's writing that while he's like publishing like 3 other books at the same time. So I'm always like, oh man. Stormlight, S-T-O-R-M, by the way, not stone, storm. Yeah, but just search up Brandon Sanderson, A Way of Kings. Yeah. I mean, The Way of Kings. I'm pretty sure it's The Way of Kings. The Way of Kings. But yeah, highly recommend that. If everyone reads it, then I can talk about it on stream. And you guys will understand what I'm talking about. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm trying to... Because I kind of got my book... You might see me looking up. I got my bookshelf kind of next to me. And, you know, just looking what's on my bookshelf. But honestly, other than that, mostly what's on my bookshelf is either a bunch of art books, a lot of D&D stuff, a lot of Critical Role stuff, and some manga as well. I got like a bit of the One Punch Man manga, got some One Piece. For One Piece, I'm kind of waiting for it to finish, and then I'm sure once One Piece finishes, they're gonna release some like really cool collector's edition thing, and that's when I'm gonna like spend thousands of dollars to buy it and put it on my shelf. Have you read Dune? I have read Dune. I have. I love that as well. Actually, funny story. When I was a young Oni, I used to read, like, I used to be in love with reading books. Like, I would just get lost in fantasy, just like reading about all these different worlds and like all these different adventures. And I would read like, I don't know how many books a week I would read. But I used to read so much that my Oni father banned me from reading books. Because literally I read way too many and I'll stay up late, or like I'll just be reading all the time. And so he banned me from reading books. Yeah, for like quite a while. Yeah. But I love reading like those kind of things as well, which is, I guess, part of the reason, one of the big reasons why I got into D&D as well. Papa Oni was like, I mean, I used to play outside a lot when I was a little Oni as well. But like when I wasn't outside, I'll be inside playing books or reading books and stuff. 7 to 8 books a week was so normal. I don't think I could read that many. It depends how big the books were, but I feel like mine was more like 1 or 2 books a week. Not really 7 or 8. I know that, I mean, I feel like I can read decently fast, but I'm not a speed reader. But yeah, alright. Next question, let me see. Okay, here we go. I think I've seen people asking this. Do you have a workout routine? I do. At the moment, I'm not going as hardcore to the gym as I once was. Once again, I feel like I've been going to the gym for at least 10 years. At least a decade. But you know, at one point I used to go like literally every single day. Yeah, I used to, at one point I was going every single day. But now I go about only 3 times a week. Which honestly is more than enough if you just want to maintain what you have. But yeah, right now I go 3 days a week. Normally what I do is I do a push day like an upper body day, I guess it's more like a push day. So like a lot of the push-in movements, so like mostly works on like focus on chest, shoulders, tricep, yeah, kind of those muscles. Then on the second day, I would do more just like an intense lower body workout. So I'd like focus more on the like, you know, leg press, squats, deadlifts, all those kind of things, hamstring curls, all those kind of things. And then on the final day, it kind of just depends on what I feel like working on more. So either I'll do an extra like, I guess on the last one, I would also do like more of a pull day. So like working on the back muscles. So like on biceps and back, sort of. But yeah, that's kind of my workout split for now. Although it's yeah, it kind of changes. Like at the moment, I feel like because I've been going to the gym for so long. Wait, no, leg day. Oh, the second day was a full leg day workout. Lower body is for the second day. But yeah, I feel like because I've been going to the gym for so long, honestly, I don't really have to, like, I don't write down any routine or anything. I just kind of know what kind of muscles I want to work on for that day, and I'll just do it. Do you still suffer after leg day? I do. I feel like you can't really avoid that. But at the same time, I feel like I don't have to train... I don't train legs as hard as I once did because, you know, I feel like I don't really need to anymore. I've got, you know, my legs are like pretty decent size. So I don't have to worry about that, you know. Yeah. Right now, you know, because my goal isn't to try get as big as possible. You know, my goal isn't just to become like a huge mass of muscle. You know, I kind of want to go for that like athletic look. Like the athletic superhero look. Rather than, you know, trying to be like The Rock or someone. So, you know, at the same time, it's once you kind of reach a certain point, it's just, you know, you're doing it to maintain rather than to try keep growing and growing and growing. So like sometimes my focus can be like more on strength and stuff, but yeah. Yeah, because to me, as like for in terms of gym, like aesthetics is very important. You know, for me personally, I like to look, you know, aesthetic, not try get as big as I can. So you know, there's a big difference for that as well. You know, you gotta have the right ratios. You gotta maintain the small waist and big shoulders. All right. All right. Next one. Hello, Altus. Hope you're having a great day. I'm just curious, person who's wondering, how long did you create Onimaru? How long did it take me to create Onimaru? He's adopted. Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about. He's adopted. All right, next question. All right. Here we go. Don't worry about him, guys. Alright, hi Altus. Your art streams have been an absolute inspiration to me already. I have always loved art, but was born without a single ounce of talent for it. I never made it out of the stick figure phase, and even those sometimes come out wonky. What advice or tips can you offer someone who wants to start their art journey at a later point in life, 30 plus, and has zero natural talent? I know you mentioned picking up art from a very young age, so I know your journey for you was different, but I would appreciate any advice for your experience over the years. Alright, in terms of this, okay, once again, I believe for art, you don't need any talent. As long as you are able to hold or use any kind of equipment or device that allows you to draw on a monitor or paper, you're okay. That's all you need. Once again, a lot of times, the reason why people never get into art, I would say, especially later in life, is because, look, every day you watch your favorite anime, every time you look at your favorite artist post something on Twitter, you're, in a way, passively or not so passively, depending on how you're looking at things and observing, you're increasing your observational skills. So, when you try, once again going back to my analogy of the observational and technical skills, once you start trying to draw something at a later age, say if you're 30 plus, and you try to draw something, let's say your observational skills are level 50, and your technical skills are level 2. And so when you try to draw, you know, you get very easily put off by it. You get very easily demotivated because you look at it from, you know, the observational skill level of 50, and that's kind of why people are like, okay, I don't have any talent for art, I suck at art. Look, even my stick figure is kind of wobbly. Because you're looking at it from such a high level of observation, of course it's not gonna look good. Whereas, you know, normally, say for me, as a kid, I grew up drawing as a kid. I was drawing stick figures, I was drawing houses, but, you know, the square and then triangle on top. But my squares and triangles must have been wonky as hell as well. But because my observational skills were like 0 as a kid as well, I thought I was creating masterpieces. So that gave me the motivation and the, you know, the will to keep drawing. Honestly, like, art is just all about practice. So I think, especially if you are older and you look at your art, it's just telling yourself and realizing that, yes, because your observational skills are so high, you are going to suck. Or at least you're going to look like, for yourself, you're going to feel like you suck for quite a while. And you gotta realize that the more the higher level your observational skills are, the more time it's gonna take for your technical skills to catch up. But you have to realize that, you know, when you're drawing, try draw from the basics, and learn the basics and then go from there. Like, don't try create a full masterpiece. Don't try recreate your favorite manga, you know, your favorite scene from your favorite manga. Don't try draw that straight away, because it's not going to turn out looking the same, and then you're going to get demotivated, and then you're just going to go, okay, well, I don't have any skill, so I'm not going to bother drawing anymore. You know, pick easy, simple targets first, and then go from there. Pick easy wins. You know, start off with drawing chibi characters, and you know, once you feel like, okay, maybe the first time you draw a chibi is bad, but at least it's, you know, in comparison, you know, if you compare your bad drawing of a chibi versus your bad drawing of, say, like your favorite manga scene, you know, you're not gonna feel as bad looking at a chibi. And the more you work on that, then you can improve your skills there. So I feel like when you're drawing, you're improving. You just don't realize how much you're improving when you draw, because a lot of times it's kind of like a level 2 technical skill and a level 4 technical skill. When looked at by a level 50 observational skill, it looks the same. It all looks like, you know, it all looks like beginner art, if you know what I mean. Even though you have improved, it might, it all might look the same. So you have to realize that you're looking at this from someone who has been critiquing and just consuming media for a very long time. So hopefully in the future, guys, I will try help anyone who feels like this, because I will be, you know, I will be doing some art classes where I start off with easy basic things to draw, where everyone can try draw that and then feel good about themselves when they get it, and then slowly from there we can expand and get more complicated. But, you know, at the start, you know, it's not about trying to draw the most complicated thing. It's about learning your coordination skills with your pen and, you know, your pencil and paper. It's learning about how to break down different forms into, like, you know, complicated objects into forms that you can easily break down. So yeah, that's my answer to that. I hope it helped. But once again, you know, you are always improving. If you're drawing more, the more you draw, because even if it's just muscle memory of your hand getting used to holding a pencil, you will be improving. But sometimes, because the improvement is so little, you don't realize that you're improving. It's kind of like when you work out. A lot of times, you know, okay, so one more example, guys. I'm going off on a tangent here, but when you work out, I always tell, you know, back in the past when I used to train different demons to achieve their peak self, I always tell them, make sure they're always taking progress photos, but never look at your progress photos. So, you know, they're always taking progress photos, and then, you know, if you compare each day by day, how they look every single day, you won't be able to spot the difference, you know? If you do spot the difference between progress photos when someone gets to the gym, just day by day, it's gonna look like they're exactly the same. And so if you keep looking at yourself day by day, it's gonna be like, oh, I'm not improving at all. But if you just, you know, trust in the process, then if you look at it like, say, 3 months from now, you know, you look back at day 1, you would kind of see how different and how much you've improved. And that can be a huge motivator as well. So, you know, I guess in that case as well, make sure you save all of your art, guys. Anyone who's learning to draw, if you draw something and it looks bad, don't scrap it and throw it away. Keep it, guys. Save it. I promise you, when you look back at what you used to draw versus like what you do now, once you've practiced a bit, it will help motivate you. So if you think your art sucks, still save it. Put it in a folder where you don't have to look at it ever again until like later on. But yeah. Alright. Here we go. Next question. I hope that helped, guys. I hope that helped. Alright. So, any advice you'd give to someone starting out streaming, becoming a VTuber, apart from be confident? I think for this one, you have to... First, if anyone is going to go into streaming or VTubing, do it at the start with the mindset of just having fun and seeing if you like it. I've seen so many streamers or VTubers out there that they want to be you know, they want to be a VTuber. They see VTubers and they're inspired and they want to be a VTuber. They want to be a streamer. And they spend thousands of dollars getting a really cool model. They spend hundreds or thousands of more dollars getting like art of themselves and getting like transition screens and like opening screens and overlays and everything. And then they start streaming for about 1 week and realize that actually they don't like streaming. They just like being part of the community and watching other streamers. And they waste a lot of money. You know. And on the other side, there's people who like they just start with like, you know, a sketch, a PNG of themselves, but then they stream and they realize they have a lot of fun interacting and entertaining people. And then, you know, with the little bits that they earn from streaming, they slowly invest in the stream and it gets better and better. And that motivates them more and more, and the community feels like they're growing together. So one thing is, you know, see if you like it first, because honestly, it's... Okay, this is a funny reference, but it's exactly like, you know Ratatouille, guys? That movie Ratatouille. How, what was the chef's name? Whatever the chef's name, the main chef, how it's like, not everyone can be a good chef, but a good chef can come from anywhere, kind of thing. You know, that kind of line? I'm kind of paraphrasing the line. Not Remy, but like the, is it Gustav or something? Gustava? But you know how he says that, right? That's very true for streaming as well. It's pretty much true for everything. That like, not everyone is suited to be a streamer, but then the best streamers can come from anywhere. So it's not like, you know, you have to have a certain upbringing, or you have to have a certain accent, or you have to have a certain voice, or you have to have a certain life experience or anything to become a good streamer. But at the same time, I strongly believe as well that not everyone is suited for streaming, just like any other job out there. So it's important before you decide to dive in to see if you really like doing this or not. Because a lot of the times, you know, there'll be lots of hours you put in where you might feel like you're getting nothing in return. But if all you're looking for is like, okay, I didn't make any money today, or like I didn't make any certain thing today, and you just, you know, get demotivated about it, then maybe it's not the right path for you. Because I feel like number one, you have to have fun streaming. You have to, when you stream, it might be nervous, you might scuff a lot and everything, but at the end of the day, if you didn't enjoy the experience yourself, there's no way you can actually become a streamer. There's no way you can actually do this for like, you know, a long time. You have to have fun. And I've seen a lot of friends who they thought they wanted to become VTubers or streamers, but really what they just wanted or liked about it was being part of a community. And they realized that they're much happier just being part of the community and watching and participating, rather than being the one having to create and entertain. But I'd say if you have passed that checklist, guys, and you realize, hey, streaming is fun, I really like this, I'm having a lot of fun, things are working, I like my community, then how do you improve as a streamer? The thing is, everyone has a, you know, as much as people doubt themselves, everyone has something that makes them unique. And what I mean by unique is not, you know, it doesn't have to be standing out from every single other person, but it just means that they have a little niche that they can kind of build a community towards, right? You know, through your life skills or anything you've done, everyone has something. You know, you don't have to be the best singer, you don't have to be the best artist, you don't have to be the best pro gamer, you don't have to be the best, like, yapper. You don't have to be the most chaotic, but you have to be something. That's the thing that, you know, when a lot of times people just say, okay, this might, I don't think it's controversial, but like people say, just be yourself when you stream. But I feel like instead of just saying just be yourself, I would say just don't compromise yourself. That's the only thing. You don't have to exactly be yourself when you stream. Just don't compromise yourself. Don't compromise your values and try to do things that's popular when you don't like it. You know? But you can still be a different version of yourself when you stream. You don't have to just be yourself. Because like say if normally you're kind of low energy and like when you go on stream, you kind of talk like this because that's how you normally talk. But then you don't care that people like can hear you in the microphone and stuff. Then it's gonna be then it's still gonna be it's not gonna be entertaining if you know what I mean. You have to still have a good head about you, like, you know, just because you're normally kind of low energy doesn't mean you can't put a bit more projection in your voice and you know, sound a little bit more enthusiastic when you speak. You know, it's not technically being yourself, but you're not compromising any of your values to do it, you know. So I feel like that's one thing, you know, everyone's always like, just be yourself. My advice is you don't have to be yourself, but you just don't compromise yourself. You know, if you're not okay with sussy things, don't start doing sussy things just because you feel like that's going to make you popular, right? Because in the end, if you're uncomfortable, people are going to know that you're not having a good time, right? But at the same time, if you are comfortable with sussy things, then that is fine as well, right? Then go for it. You can turn it up a little bit on stream, that is fine. You can always play into a character a little bit. You know, on stream, kind of find the best things you like about yourself and just turn that up a little bit on stream. You know, you don't have to exactly be, you know, yourself when you're just by yourself. Right? But definitely look into the things that you like. So for me, right, I like doing art. I like creating things. I feel like one of my strong points that I would say for me is because of my abilities, because of my artistic abilities, I can do streams where I can interact in real time with my community and be able to produce something and show them something straight away. You know, like I don't have to wait to commission an artist because I can draw something on stream that my community wants straight away. And that's part of what makes me and my stream style, right? But at the same time, for me, I am a very in control person. As you guys know, I am very zen, right? And so for me, screaming, like, I feel like I would be super fake if I went into a horror game and just started screaming just to get those kind of clips of myself being chaotic, right? Like, for me, that's just not me. Where I don't want to, you know, pretend and lie to you that I'm super scared when I'm not. But at the same time, you know, that can work into a strength, right? Where you guys, you know, it's almost a meme how zen I am when I'm playing like Jump King or something. Where that's kind of what I mean, like where you just don't compromise yourself when you do things. But at the same time, you know. But at the same time, like, say if I was going to play a horror game, I can play a horror game as Onimaru. You know, Onimaru can play a horror game, and Onimaru can scream as much as he wants, and that's going to be very entertaining. And to me, that would be a lot of fun. And so Onimaru can do that, but I can't. Me as Altus, I can't do that. But Onimaru can, you know. So I feel like you gotta work around how you are and try do things that like highlight who you are and you know, don't try just copy other people for the sake of copying people. Because one thing I've kind of realized as well is you know, if you just keep looking at the most popular people and you go, okay, those people are exactly like this, and you try to emulate them, if you're not like them, people can tell. And it's not gonna turn out well. Like, imagine if the whole time I was, acting like Nayu. Right? What works for Nayu doesn't mean, just because it works for Nayu, doesn't mean it's gonna work for me. If I started screaming at the top of my if all of a sudden, instead of being like, you know, kind of chill, calm, zen, and because like for me, because I am like that, but because I say, okay, I want to be more like Nayu, so I'm just going to try imitate Nayu, so hopefully I can get more views. Or like if another VTuber, I want to be like that, I'm going to imitate them, when you know that that's not similar to how you are. People can kind of tell. So yeah, just work on what strengths you have, and just know that there's an audience for everything, guys. There's always an audience for everything. You know, just because you're not the most chaotic gremlin there is, doesn't mean you can't build a community that loves you. Alright, next question. Alright, hi Altus. Have you considered doing ASMR for future streams? Me personally, I love your voice and your laugh, so a whispering Zatsu with no BGM sounds like heaven. Wouldn't you guys like that? Well, we're not ready for this answer. I will do ASMR in the future. It will most probably be Menshi streams. Or the majority of ASMR will most probably be Menshi streams. But I would definitely still do a few that aren't. Once again, like I said, if I was going to do ASMR in a Menshi stream, I would do it for free first in a normal stream, so people can also see and people aren't missing out. But I'll definitely do a few. I don't have the ASMR microphone though. I'm not sure if I can unless I have to get it, or maybe I can do something else to make it sound like ASMR. But I guess Valorant ASMR like I love that stream. Cass, that was such a funny stream, the one Cass did. Oh my god, I love that. I'll watch like the whole thing. Do you consider like sleep aid type ASMRs? Honestly, I'm not too versed in the whole world of ASMR, to be honest. Definitely I'll do a bit more research when I get into doing an ASMR stream. But I think I'll have to think about it. I would definitely make it interesting and creative. I don't know what I'll do yet, but I'll definitely I'll think of something to make it unique. I don't know what I could do. Maybe reading ASMR. Yeah, maybe reading a story or something. I will have to see. Once again, if you guys are Onimaru ASMR. Can you imagine? That would be so cute. Gym workout ASMR. I mean, technically, you almost get that if I do a Ring Fit stream, right? When we get to 20k, guys, I'll do it on YouTube. I'll do a Ring Fit stream. That's pretty much a that's pretty much a gym workout ASMR. But beside that, I don't know. Okay, guys, I'll just ask this quickly in chat. What kind of ASMR do you guys like the most? Give me some ideas for what kind of ASMR do the adventurers want to hear. Cooking bacon, answering whisper, yapping sounds, ASMR, sleep aid. What is sleep aid? Sleepy ones. Valorant ASMR. Alright, so wait, someone explain to me what is sleep aid ASMRs? BFE, but you're beefed. I know Lucy, I'm not sure who else did it from Avalon, but I know Lucy posted one of those ones. That was pretty funny. League of Legends with the boys ASMR. Falling down the stairs ASMR. I'm not a big fan of ASMR. But I like what Mizuku said about your laugh. I like how calm yet passionate your voice sounds. Alright. Spike at Zentra ASMR. I could totally do that. I'll find one of my old volleyballs and I can imitate the sound. ASMR with storyline. Okay. Storytelling. Ooh, you know what? Maybe. I'm just thinking how this would work, but what if I like wrote some stuff, like wrote some law related stuff and then did an ASMR stream telling you guys about like some of that. I can tell you stories of my past adventures, guys. My past adventures when you know, I could write them down. And then I could read them to you about like some of the different journeys I went on with Infra. Maybe some of the monsters I defeated. That could be kind of fun. That way it's like you get lore, you get storytelling, and you get ASMR all in the same stream. Max the Australian accent ASMR. You guys aren't even ready for that. You are not ready for a Max Australian accent ASMR. You... I don't think you guys even know how a lot of the Aussies in Down Underworld even sound. Because it's... Okay, I know Anne would know this, but it is not how I'm talking right now. It's gonna be like, oh, good day, give me all your money. You have any money? That's literally gonna be the whole ASMR, guys. That's how people sound around. You think it's gonna be like, hey guys, how's it going? G'day. But nah, it's not gonna be like that at all. I'm telling you guys right now, you don't want to max out Aussie accent ASMR. Give money. Aja, thank you so much. Aja, thank you so much for the snackies. Thank you. Thank you. Where's that money? Thank you. Alright. Yeah, honestly, some of the times, actually for my mic as well, I don't really have to deepen my voice. It's just because of how my microphone works. If I get really close to the microphone, then it kind of what's the word, like amplifies the bass of it, so you can kind of hear the bass of my, just, you know, it picks up the bass a lot more. So if I like, right now this is kind of how far I talk, but if I got really close, then at the same time it might sound a little deeper, but actually not talking any different. It's just obviously I'm not gonna get that close every time and start kissing my microphone. Yeah, because, you know, I'm still, you know, it's reasonably at a good distance, but I mean, like, you know, I have to put my mouth like right next to my microphone if I want that effect. It's not like kissing my microphone, but, you know, my lips are almost touching the microphone if I want to like go this close. But yeah.
Snackies? I'll pay you not to do a maxed out ASMR stream. Okay, I can handle that. Okay, snackies. Thank you for the snackies, Okay, no maxed out ASMR for you guys. No maxed out Aussie accent. I don't think you guys want to hear it either. Because to be honest, I don't want to hear it. It's kind of scary, guys. I don't want to hear it.
Sorry, Chan, preserving my mental health. Every time if you go out in the down underworld and you try catch public transport, you're gonna hear exactly, you know, that small clip of Aussie accent. 100% you hear it at the station, at the bus stop, somewhere. You will encounter that accent. Yeah. PTSD. I totally understand how you feel. That's why I said I'm not doing it. Okay. For all of the Onis out there, for all of the down underworldians, I am trying to spare you guys, because once again, when you come to the down underworld, maybe sometimes they'll sound like how I'm talking, but most of the times you might encounter the other way of talking. But yeah. Alright. Anyway, guys, we have so many more to go, but we've been going for 3 hours already. I wish I could just keep talking forever, but it is getting late, guys. So I think I might... Wait, let me see if there's one more. What's the next question? What was I even up to? Okay, last question, guys. Last question, and then we'll end it. Just because I think this is kind of interesting. Alright. Hello, Altus. I don't know if you are talking about this before or not, but I'm really interested in your name. So, I want to know the meaning of it. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, Altus is Latin. What it means is, Altus means on a higher level. That is the meaning of my name, guys. So Altus means on a higher level. There we go. Now you know. Altus plateau moment, yes. That is definitely a way you can use it. But now you know the meaning of my name as well. So you're a Titan, canonically? I mean, I'm not sure if I'm a Titan or you guys are tiny, but I don't want to get into that today. You know, guys, I don't feel like bullying you guys today. Alright. Hey, hello, yes, what? I just said I'm not bullying you guys today, alright? Bite his ankles, wow. I just said I wasn't gonna do it. Get his ankles, wow. Look at that. The adventurers are so ready for blood every time. I utter one word. I utter the T word and they all try to bite my ankles. What is this? The T word. Tiny. No T words allowed in your role. I don't know. Okay, I'll try not to say tiny, okay? If you hear me say tiny, then I apologize, but I'll do my best never to say tiny in stream. Okay. Because, you know, I know that you guys get, you know, react to the word tiny, so I will try not to say tiny anymore. Alright, anyway. That is going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed our little talk. Honestly, I have so much fun talking to you guys like this. I hope I could answer some of the questions reasonably well. I hope I gave some okay advice. I know some of it turned into almost a little bit of an advice stream, but I hope you guys don't mind that either. I wouldn't say I'm an old Oni, but this Oni definitely has had quite a bit of life experience as well. So you know, sometimes it's good to try share my wisdom. But other than that, just remember, I'm pretty sure I'm still waiting for approval from my... Okay, so schedule hasn't been approved yet. I will have to wait before posting that. But if all goes well, tomorrow at 1 PM JST should be the first stream. Alright, so don't quote me on this. Don't quote me on this because it could change depending on the Dark Overlord's approval. But I plan to play Dream Daddy at 1 PM JST tomorrow to finish it off and at least get one of the daddies. So yeah, I think that's okay because I know that because I've played that game before, it should be okay. You know, I'm not saying any of the new games, so we should be trying to at least finish that so that, you know, I'm not sure, most probably I think we're going after Craig. We will see how it goes, guys. But that's going to be the first stream. Other than that, we will wait for the approval of the Great Dark Overlords before I reveal anything more, but just so that you know when my next stream will be so that, you know, you can kind of plan to watch it if you do. Then that's going to be in about... I don't know, 13 hours, 14 hours. How many hours? Always have to do mental gymnastics with doing the time zones and then add in the pluses or minuses. Alright. Plan for it to be a long stream? I don't think it's going to be too long, right? Mostly 2 or 3 hours, I hope, because we're already like 2.5 hours into that game. Into Dream Daddy, so I hope we can get to at least one of the endings in another 2 hours or something. But yeah, alright. Are you planning to play League? I will definitely play League with the boys at some time. Whenever we can get all of the boys free, I am definitely up for Velo or League anytime. Literally anytime any of the boys want people to play with, I would join them. So but once again, like I said, I do not play League by myself, guys. So as long as I got a few of the other boys with me, then I'll play. There we go. And with us, I have to check how that works. For for League of Legends, is there, you know how in Valorant you can just do a room code? Can you do something like that in League of Legends, or do you have to add people? Because I'm not sure. I have to ask the Dark Overlords about stuff like that for League. Okay. If Gale did it before, then maybe it might be possible. But yeah, I'll have to see. I'll definitely have to double check and see as well. You have to add them, okay. But invite them into the team before you run for a queue. Okay. Well, once again, we will double check, and so I can't confirm anything right now, but I will speak to the Dark Overlords and we'll see. But yeah, for now, that is going to be it. Let me see who is streaming at the moment so I can go off and send you guys somewhere. Don't forget to hydrate. Yes, hydrate. Alright. Is that Ryza with an EP Dino time? Alright, so I'm sending you to the EP Dino, guys. Let me set this up. Go this way. Go that way. EP Dino, where are you? Found you. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. Definitely looking forward to more Zatsus. Honestly, you know, we'll definitely have at least one Zatsu, like dedicated Zatsu every week. But other than that, you know, a lot of games kind of like Minecraft and what other games? If I choose to play any of the other, you know, the other Zatsu games, like what is there, like Getting Over It, something game about climbing, all those kind of things. If we try to do that in the future, that can also be Zatsu. So we will see, but definitely looking forward to hopefully if everything gets approved, should be a very, very fun week ahead, guys. But once again, thank you so much for joining me. And until our next adventure, Atsuani, see you later. Good night. Stay safe, adventurers.